Don't we usually do this now instead of clapping? I feel like we've.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Oh no,
What, did you
that
spill?
wasn't nice. No,
It was
it
okay.
didn't crack the same.
Mine was. It wasn't the same. But
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It felt good.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Personally.
Welcome
Why is
to
my volume?
this week's Tella and Toast. Is your volume fucky?
Hello.
That sounds good.
This doesn't sound good.
You don't like it?
It's like I can't.
I think you sound great, pal.
Well, fuck you too. Hello. Which one is mine?
Are you speaking to the right register?
Hello. There you go. Right. That sounds better. Right?
That sounds exactly the same to me.
Does it actually?
Yeah.
This and this sound the same. to you.
Okay, no, that sounds a little
Shut the
different.
fuck up then.
Wow.
I'm kidding. Wow.
Immediately offensive.
Yeah, today we're drinking Sucking Le Mans.
Yeah. Jaw drop, sucking
Le
lemons.
Mans.
Yeah.
I have not tasted it. Have you tasted it yet?
Maybe.
You fuck.
I may have just sipped on it.
Jesus Christ. Okay, hang on.
I like it. It's all right.
It's okay.
I think the peach one is still the absolute best.
Yeah, I think so too.
Honestly, the
I
peach
think so
one
too.
is fucking
I think
great.
the peach. I think the peach one's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
like. Yeah, I think the peach one's pretty good.
Yeah. Welcome to this week's Tella and
Yeah,
Toast.
welcome to Tella and Toast. I'm Tella and you're Toast.
Yeah, that's the general idea.
Yeah. Today, we are gonna be having segments. We're gonna have a couple of segments.
Going forward, we're also gonna not miss a Tuesday.
Yeah, we've been missing a bunch. It's just been real for a little bit, and
There's a lot going on.
I'm here now. We're here now, and it's Gucci.
You should close your blinds.
What?
You should close your blinds.
Why?
I don't know. Geo trackers. People are like, oh, I know that bush. It's fucking.
It's a tree.
Whatever.
I mean, it's a bush. It's a bush. Yeah. So make sure everybody you like the video.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Yes.
Leave a comment.
We will be making some reels out of this video because that was wildly successful last
That
time.
was pretty successful. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I mean, like, I
This
watched,
was like
I
a
watched
random-
it myself. I don't even know how many times.
This is like a random. I called him one day and I was like, "You need to make a reel out of this."
Yeah.
thing. And he's like, "I got it."
Got it.
And like 25 minutes later, he came out with gold.
Actually-
I mean, we already produced the gold.
Yeah.
He came out with
I refined it. I whatever the panning. I panned it.
fried it.
No,
Cooked it.
like you
Let
know,
him
like
cook. Let him cook.
no, you know, like like gold panning when they like sift.
Yeah, sifting
Yeah.
is the word that you're thinking of. I
Well,
think.
I think it's called panning.
Anyways, so now we're gonna be using segments. We're gonna be going through a couple of segments that we think are interesting to us and you may like. And then
Do you have some already lined up?
I have one. We're gonna.
I have
what,
one
what do
lined
you
up,
want to
but
call
it's
it?
dark.
What do you want
so-
to call it? Like my interesting thing and your interesting thing. You wanna
Oh,
call
like
it?
they should have names.
Yeah.
So first of all, I feel like this should have been workshop before we recorded, but
Mine's gonna be called-
Okay, all right, go.
The Telenews.
Telenews.
Yeah, it's on the nose. It's on the nose.
Telenews.
Yeah.
I
What's
like
yours?
that.
What's yours called?
I like that.
Think of it.
I like that again. I like that.
Stop pandering.
Toast boast.
Toast boast.
Toast boast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like yours more than mine.
Boasting.
But I'm
my
gonna stick
opinion.
with
Do
mine.
you? I like yours better than mine, actually.
Okay, let's
Want to trade?
switch.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay, so the segment today
Uh-huh.
is
Yeah, start with yours because
See-
mine's dark. So start with yours.
honestly mine is like I know the information, I just do not know the characters at play.
Mm.
Right? So a new game just came out called Starfield.
I'm playing it today. What are you gonna?
Oh, you should. You
I'm
should.
doing it.
You should.
I'm
You should.
doing
You should.
it.
I won't. But you should.
Why won't you?
I don't know. It's not my style. It is my actually no. I'm lying. It is my style, but I'm just over Bethesda. I'm just over Bethesda.
I'm gonna get some hate for saying this.
Yeah. I hate
I've
you.
never been a Fallout fan.
Really?
I can't. Now, I love Skyrim. I love Morrowind, Oblivion. I love the Elder Scrolls games.
Yeah.
I can't do fucking Fallout. And everybody's like, oh, it's just Elder Scrolls with guns. And I'm like,
It's not really.
but it's
that.
not.
That's
like,
you can dumb it down to that, but it isn't. And I think you should try it.
I've tried.
Have you played New Vegas?
No, but I can't. I haven't. It's on Game Pass.
Okay.
So I can download New Vegas and attempt to play New Vegas. Do you think that's the one I should start with?
I think that's the one that hooked a lot of people to the franchise. Okay. I think they played 2 or 3 and were like, "Oh, this is cool." And then new people played New Vegas and then it blew up.
New Vegas came before 3.
After 3.
Cuz New Vegas was on 360 days.
Yeah,
Xbox 360,
both
PS3. And Fallout 3 was coming out for like fucking
whichever one came before New Vegas. And I don't think it was 3. I don't think it was 2. Because 1 and 2 were top down analogs.
They were old school. Yeah.
So it had to be 3. It had Fallout 3 and then New Vegas.
No, I'm pretty sure New Vegas was first.
Brother,
I could be wrong.
You,
Again, I'm not a Fallout guy, but
well, I'll tell you because Fallout came out and the way they did it, they were going to release New Vegas as a DLC, but it didn't work out that way because they wanted to stuff so many things into New Vegas, so they just made it into a whole ass other game.
Oh.
Yeah. So New Vegas is just its own separate game.
Okay. Well, I don't know enough about it to dispute that. So sure.
I'm a genius. So Bethesda.
You want to talk about Starfield though? Why?
Yeah, because so there's an option in character creation. There's an option to create your character in female or male. Same thing that what's that fucking game called? Baldur's Gate 3 did, where you can swap the genitalia and it'll just be whatever you want it to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they do that
Cyberpunk did the same thing.
Yeah, Cyberpunk as well. A lot of games just do that.
Yeah.
And they don't tell you to choose a gender.
But
Starfield,
you choose a voice and then you choose a genitalia. And if that voice is not matching or what people think should match, yeah.
So, well, see the way these people go around it is that in Cyberpunk the character's name is always V.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and always in every situation.
In Baldur's Gate, they don't even say your name. They don't say. They just talk to you directly because you are the one creating or controlling the character.
Yeah.
Right. And if anybody else talks to you, like party members or anything, they'll just pan over to that person looking you dead in the eyes.
Right.
And that's just what it is, right? But with Starfield now, they do a lot of the same thing, but they make you choose a pronoun.
Oh.
Yeah, they make you choose he, him, or she, her, or them, they.
So before you continue with this, I just need to bring something up because while you were in the store earlier and I was waiting in the car, I saw a video of somebody playing Starfield, and it's the thing that happened to them is the funniest fucking thing, and I can't wait till it happens to me. They're just flying through space, and another ship comes up to them, and they're like, "Hi, can I have a moment of your time, please?" And the guy stopped and listened to the guy, and he was like, "Yeah, we've been trying to reach you about your spaceship's extended warranty." Like straight up, I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. That's brilliant.
That's
like
great.
what?
It's gonna happen to you.
Amazing. I'm gonna shoot that guy out of the sky,
but
into the stratosphere.
The people are upset. People are upset
that they included pronouns.
They are upset because they're forcing you to choose a pronoun. Right?
You already have pronouns. That's what I don't understand about people who are.
But that's the thing. Baldur's Gate doesn't say, like, throughout the dialogue, at least my fucking 70 hours of playing the game, they haven't said he or she or they. They haven't said any of that, right? So my pronoun doesn't matter. So they're just calling me by They're just talking to me directly.
It does make me wonder what instances that they have in game that they need to know your pronoun.
Exactly.
I'll give you that.
That's the problem. If there aren't any instances where you have to show your gender, right? Why have it in the game?
Or, you know, I mean, it's not like you're going to overhear dialogue where people are like, you know, no, he said this because he's the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like second party dialogue.
Yeah.
There's third party dialogue in Baldur's Gate, but that's the narrator talking from your mind.
Yeah.
Right? It's not saying
he's the
he's
the DM, the dungeon master.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
GM. Game master.
Oh, my bad.
I think Dungeon Master doesn't.
It's based on Dungeons and Dragons, so I think I think it applies. Anyway,
but Dungeon Master only applies to, you can have, anyways. So, people are upset, and this guy went on this big fucking tangent, and he was like, "I don't want this shit, this current century shit in my fantasy game."
Okay,
I don't
in
want,
fairness, it's a game about the future, I would imagine, because there's like space travel and shit.
It is about the future. I'm supposed to be immersed in the future, not thinking about problems in the current. That's his whole argument. Like, I don't want this in my game. I'm trying to get away from this sort of politics, and you're giving this to me in my face 20 minutes into playing the game.
Right.
And I haven't even started playing the game yet. I created my character. Right? Yeah. And now I'm struck with this real world experience for no reason, where I'm supposed to be out in the galaxies.
I'm gonna get home today, and I'm gonna it's gonna take me all night to make my character.
Yeah.
And I'm not even gonna play the game.
Don't play the game. Just buy games just for the character creation.
I'm not buying it.
You should. You're not buying it?
I don't need to.
You're renting it.
No. It's on Game Pass.
Wow. They have current games on Game Pass.
Yeah,
now?
that's one of the what was that one game
nuts.
that came out that I played that was brand new that I
Oh, do you think Baldur's Gate is gonna be on that? It's coming up soon.
Possible. It's possible.
When is it? September what?
I think it's September or November, something like that.
Oh shit.
But there was that game that came out. What was it called? God damn it. Oh, Atomic Heart. I didn't play that, but it was a day one release.
I don't know what that is.
It's I think it's made by the same guys who made the thing with the big daddies and the BioShock. Yeah. I think it's made by the same people. It feels very BioShock, but like Soviet.
Oh,
never played it, but it
like
looks interesting.
Like
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein. There you go.
Yeah, but
that's. So people, this guy went on this big tangent, and he's like, I don't want you to be pushing your fucking narrative on me. This is bullshit. I don't like this. He got a lot of hate for it. A lot of hate.
Okay.
Everybody's like, don't play the game then. He's like, I bought the game so I could play it. I bought it without knowing that they're gonna tell me that I need to choose a gender. Why do I need to choose a gender? And a lot of new games now, AAAs,
does he have a
don't
gender?
Choose a gender. He does have a gender.
Then I don't understand.
Well, imagine he doesn't want to make himself. Imagine he wants to make something else. Imagine he wants to.
If anything, it gives him more freedom to make whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, but they're giving you, if that's the case, if that's the narrative that they want to go to, make an option where there's no gender. They don't have that. They only have he, she, or they.
Oh, they don't have a
they don't have a non-binary. They don't have a nothing. They don't have a nothing.
Well, people would bitch if they even had a non-binary option.
Well, that's the thing. Why do you have the option in the first place?
I don't know.
What's the point of having the option? Because nobody, because people are going through the game and they're like, they don't talk about your gender at all. They talk to you directly. Same thing with Baldur's Gate. So I'm like, what's the point? And people are saying that he's a hypocrite because they bring up another situation where he's talking about Hogwarts, where he's
Hogwarts
like,
Legacy.
Yeah,
so good.
He's like, oh, don't be pushing your fucking narrative on people. Like, they don't, if they want to play the game, they want to play the game.
Oh,
and they're calling him a hypocrite.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's the wrong way to have an argument. Because listen,
is it?
Those two games are two very different games.
Yeah,
they came out in two different times.
Yeah.
The issues with those two specific games that he's talking about are two very different issues. So you can't be saying you said this about this game. Why are you a hypocrite now?
I mean,
that doesn't make any sense.
It still falls
There's
under the umbrella of let people enjoy what they want to enjoy, though. I would think.
Does. It does fall under that umbrella, but fucking the author of Harry
J.K.
Potter,
Rowling, yeah.
she, first of all, there's no evidence that she's homophobic. She hasn't said that she is homophobic. She hasn't. There's just
nobody calls her homophobic. They call her transphobic. They call her TERF. They say she's a trans exclusionary radical feminist. That's what a TERF is.
Why would you make your main character of your winning book a male if that's the case? You know what I mean?
That has nothing to do with being a TERF.
No, but like if she is a radical feminist.
So what it means so when they mean radical feminist, the TE is included in that, in the TERF. Radical feminist is the end of that. Trans exclusionary radical feminists are feminists who believe that women should have rights and whatnot, but that trans women aren't real women. That's what they believe. That's what a TERF is.
This is true. It's I mean, it's true. It is. You're not a real woman. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I don't care. You're not a real woman. I don't know. You don't. But so people are taking that argument that he's had that argument. People are taking that and saying, oh, so if you're saying this and you're mad about this situation, then why are you mad? You're a hypocrite, because he's basically saying, let people play the game. Let people play the game for the game's sake, not to exclude people because of your ideologies. You're not playing the game, so don't tell people not to play the game. You know what I mean? So he's like, don't push your ideologies on people. They just want to enjoy the game. And in this argument with the Starfield thing, he's also saying, stop pushing your ideals on people. Just let them play the game. You know what I mean? And it's the same argument. It
was the choice of the game developers, Avalanche Studios, who made Hogwarts Legacy to include a trans character in Hogwarts Legacy, and they did that.
Yeah.
And it's the distinction of Bethesda to include this whole pronoun thing, regardless of, how it affects the gameplay or not. I mean, the caveat of that whole situation for me is that on the one hand, they're gonna piss some people off like this guy, but on the other hand, somebody is gonna see that they option in the pronouns and say to themselves, "Oh fuck." As opposed
to those options not being there at all in the first place.
You're saying, would it be missed if those options weren't there?
Yeah, it wouldn't be missed. No one would care.
I mean, I wouldn't miss it because I'm not fucking.
I have not seen anybody complain about the male or female option, and that is to say that a lot of games don't have the male or female option.
People got at Assassin's Creed Odyssey for that. Because you can only be male or female.
Okay, that's a different that's a different situation, because Assassin's Creed Odyssey is following a specific character and their story. You're just basically viewing their story.
But you can be in okay, Assassin's Creed Odyssey pretty much did what Mass Effect did, where you can have a female shepherd or a male shepherd.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk did, where you can have a female V or a male V.
Yeah.
That's essentially what they did. You could have a female, I fucking forgot the character's name. But you could have a female character or a male character. Yeah. You can do the same thing with all the Assassin's Creed going forward. Even, what's that Viking one? Valhalla?
Yeah.
Did the same thing.
But you're picking the person's story who you want to play through.
Mm-hmm. And if your story happens to include, you're playing it as close to your own life. If your story
it's not about, that's what I'm saying. It's not about your own life. For some people it is. Who the fuck is a Viking? Who's a Viking these days?
Video games are a simulation.
They are a simulation.
If you want to make that simulation, I get immersion. Don't get me wrong. That's not lost on me. But I also understand that there are some people who play these games and they're like, let me make me. Or the decisions that I would make in this given scenario. Me, I play RPGs differently because I grew up on Fable.
Ooh, shit, damn.
I play evil runs, good runs, sometimes runs of just what I would do in any given situation, whether it,
But I believe that is taking away from the essence of being a gamer. What do you think?
I mean, I think that part of the beauty of being a gamer is to play the game the way you want to play the game. You can play Skyrim and never worry about the fucking main story quest.
The only way to play the
way
game,
it was designed.
the only way to play the game is how the developers show you how to play the game.
There's multiple ways
and
have you never played it? What the newest?
Listen. If the developer is like, hey, you could be this, or this, pick one. And other developers in other games have not even given you that option. It just leaves a different taste in your mouth. You're now thinking about, okay, does this option pander to a female or male or a non-binary? Rather as does this option pander to my character?
Okay. Do you think you would have had that much of a problem if there was only he and she? If it was only he, her, or he, she, or whatever the fuck, he, him, and she, her.
I have to think about it.
Yeah. If it was only he, him, and she, her, and the they wasn't there, do you think he'd give that much of a fuck? Probably not, because it's the same as
but he's
the
not
male,
he's not,
female, you know.
He's not mad. He's not mad that the option
Duality.
is there. He's mad that the option to not have that option isn't there. You know what I mean? So if he's mad at the fact that
he's mad it's not inclusive enough.
Yeah,
he's mad there's no non-binary.
He's mad. He's mad that the option you're forcing this option on us, and you're not even giving.
It's an option you would have taken anyway if you decide to go he him if you want a male character, or she her if you want a female character. So I don't see the addition of the third.
Name another game that gives you actual options to be one of those genders. Like you can make a female, and then you can have the option to be a male.
Cyberpunk.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It doesn't ask you.
It kind of does.
No, it doesn't.
With Cyberpunk, you can make a long-haired woman.
Yeah.
With a big old penis.
Yeah.
And give her a girl's voice.
Yeah.
That's effectively you making a trans woman in Cyberpunk.
Yes, but they're not saying. Before you finish creating your character, you need to pick a pronoun. They're not saying that. They're not asking you. They're leaving the character creation up to your imagination. And now the immersion is gone when you're asking me what the fuck you are. Instead of not saying anything, you're asking me, and now I have to. Okay, is this gonna be an option in the game? Am I gonna be having to be a he in this situation? Would it matter if I was a female in this situation? Is this game breaking?
Maybe it does.
It doesn't. That's the
we
problem.
don't know that.
That's it.
It's a big game. Nobody knows that yet.
They're saying the base game is 30 hours
without doing side quests and shit.
Okay. People that have gotten to 30 hours are saying these are not in the game. There was even a clip of this person that's talking and telling their story, and they were like, they don't say, your character does not say any pronouns,
right,
to address this character. This character is saying, okay, I think it's time for me to tell my story. We've been traveling a long time, and I think it's time for me to actually tell my story. I was a clone of this guy, and he was some sort of war hero or something like that.
Okay.
And something happened where he died, and they needed to clone him to finish the mission or some shit like that. And this person is visually a female, but no pronouns are mentioned other than the story of the person that is already dead.
Okay.
Right. She says he was a great man and blah 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 blah. Right. But she doesn't talk about herself, and nobody, like, she's just visually a female. So everybody's like, you're going through the lengths of not calling this person a female or male or they, but I have to pick I have to pick for myself what I want to be. And it's not breaking the story. It's not breaking it's not breaking the. I don't.
Hold on. I don't feel like it breaks immersion. I really don't. First of all, and second of all, I don't think it matters all that goddamn much. I really don't. I really don't see. People are gonna play what they want to play. You know, play the game. Don't play the game. Who gives a fuck? In my opinion, I'll never play a game and be like, go online and be like, oh, this was ridiculous. I didn't like this about the game. I didn't like that about the game. Nobody should play this. Fuck off.
No,
like,
yeah, that's stupid. But
it's dumb.
There are people there that do that sort of thing simply because they want the developers and people that are also playing the game to understand where they're coming from. And I think it's very, very good for society that people can voice their opinions, because before we had to look up Legend of Zelda a wiki, not even the wiki, the actual original Legend of Zelda website to figure out where the fuck the fire temple is, right? We didn't have a conglomerate of people that are all playing the same game that'd be like, oh, this is happening. You can go on Reddit and be like, okay, what do I do when this happens? You can do that with anything. My fucking figuring out how to record on the drum set to my computer. I went on Google and I went on, and Reddit was like, oh, you can use this.
Yeah, because it's the tool you're using to your advantage.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
So with there being so much information out there, and you having this option without even having the real effects of that option in there, it makes the option inert.
Okay, so if that option was more included in there, it would make sense and nobody be bitching? No, because people would still bitch.
They should have a non-binary. That would fix if people are bitching, and if there was a game breaking situation, or a story changing situation where they had to bring up a gender or a pronoun, and you would get certain characteristics or something would happen if this would be the case, you should have a non-binary. You should have a no option. No, I don't want to do that. But also, it's breaking the whole fact of not even in no, it does do that
because it used to be just male and female, and then they went and added a third one, and now people are saying, oh well, you didn't add a fourth one where I can just be neither. And I think that's a little stupid.
Okay, so if they're adding a third one in any at all, their narrative is to be inclusive. So what happened to the people that are non-binary?
Okay, so you need to listen. I feel, and I know this isn't like your thoughts about it, but like
not non-binary. I'm talking about a no option, an option to not pick a gender or a pronoun. That's what I meant.
Why does it matter though? Honestly,
that's why I'm saying why have the option in there if it doesn't matter?
Because the developers and they made the game that way. So you could either ignore it or you can continue.
But it doesn't.
You have two options. You uninstall the game and you try to get a refund for a digital copy, which is never going to happen, or you just fucking sell the game if you bought it physically. But I don't see why
it brings you out of the immersion.
PlayStation players can't even play this, by the way, because it's an Xbox exclusive.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
it's nuts. That's why the topic is.
Everybody on Xbox and PC are the only people that can actually play it.
That's crazy. Yep.
The more I drink of this, the less I like it.
Yeah, I know.
You feel the same way?
After you yeah. The mix between lemon and vodka doesn't work.
No. Well, it works in a lot of things. It doesn't work with though.
Yeah.
No, I didn't like it. No.
But yeah, that's the whole situation with Starfield right now. Although also the fact that Charlie.
See the thing about the potatoes?
No.
It's pretty cool.
I don't want to know.
A dude filled his ship's cockpit with like 200,000 fucking potatoes. Like, and then he opened the he was doing it to show the physics. It was kind of cool. And he opened the cockpit door and all these potatoes just started coming out slowly, falling realistically like potatoes would.
Really?
And then he closed the door and it kind of like got a little stuck and closed on some potatoes. It was just like and I'm like, that's awesome. The physics in this game is great.
That is cool.
I don't
Charlie doesn't really care much about the game.
Charlie, like
yeah, moist food. Yeah, baby. Like I had to falsetto to it.
Yeah, baby. That's what it's all about. Yeah, baby. But he doesn't like the game.
It's not that he doesn't like the game, but he just doesn't care. Like it's not like.
He loved Elden Ring.
He rates it.
He loved
it.
Elden
Yeah,
Ring. He went off.
He fucked that
I was
game.
watching his playthrough, and it was funny because in the beginning of his playthrough, he was like, "Yeah, you know, I'm pretty much an expert at these kind of games, so I'm never gonna die. And even if I do die, it'll just be to exploit some weakness in the game." And then he dies right away. And he's like, "Yeah, you know, I kind of meant to do that. Yeah."
That's the cool thing about Charlie.
He's so fucking good.
Like he's very passionate. He cares a lot about a lot of things. And he's very passionate. But the fucking way he sounds has zero passion.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking
You know what's
crazy.
funny is that he sounds like a guy that smokes a crap ton of
Oh,
weed, but he
shit
probably
ton.
doesn't.
He probably
smoke.
is the most healthy. He plays
Yeah.
basketball all the time.
Yeah.
He's probably the most healthy gamer
He
out
might
there.
be one of those people that just doesn't smoke, doesn't drink. You know what I
Nothing,
mean? Like
nothing.
he might be one of
He's
those.
probably just tired.
I could see that.
all the time. But he was like, yeah, it's a solid game. He's like, there's nothing really great about the game, but there's also nothing really bad about the game.
Yeah.
It's just a
It's a game.
baseline game.
Yeah.
And he was upset that Bethesda just came out with another normal game.
I mean, do you expecting much from Bethesda?
I'm expecting Bethesda. I was expecting Bethesda to be like, hey, all the things that you didn't like from that last shit, all that other stuff.
What the
all
fuck
the
was
other
the last
games,
thing they put out?
all the other
that
games,
they put out themselves.
Every
Skyrim?
game they come out with is extremely buggy on launch.
Yeah.
Not
Everybody
Starfield.
knows that though.
Starfield was not.
Oh, was it?
It wasn't,
They broke the
no.
Bethesda curse.
They
Well,
did.
What more do you want?
But the problem is that they didn't introduce anything new to the game. Right? They didn't. First of all,
They're
they
just
don't.
like, let's do every game we've ever done, but in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally
Well,
that.
I mean-
literally that. Like.
Yeah.
like, actually
I
that.
get it. I understand.
And he's just like, I don't get why make this game at all if you're not gonna bring anything new to the table. Like, you've been doing this for a long time, and this is the same game now as it was 10 years ago.
Skyrim's been selling various special editions and anniversary editions for the past 10 fucking years.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, that's the thing. If you're
Like,
if
do
you're,
you blame
if you're
them?
bringing-
Like, what?
if
I
you're-
don't.
Well, it doesn't. With the caliber of with Baldur's Gate and Cyberpunk, with the caliber of games that are coming out, you can't afford to be a base level game, a base level company anymore, right? You have to excel, and they're not going with the trend. They're kind of just staying.
Well,
there.
Elder Scrolls 6 might surprise people when it
Might.
comes out in 10 years.
Might. You know what I mean? Like,
You know what?
this was supposed to be. This game was supposed to be the thing that says, "Yo, when 6 comes out, watch out."
You know,
Right, but it didn't do anything
interesting to
different.
me? Nah,
They don't even have a mini map, dude.
No.
No mini map. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is a little weird. You know what's interesting to me is that, well, then again, Skyrim didn't have a mini map.
No, but there's actual real life, like you can go anywhere in Skyrim. You can't go anywhere on this game. There's just pockets of places you can be,
Oh.
and you can get lost very easily.
Mm.
So that's why he's like, what's the point of having no mini map if it's not real?
It sounds like whoever this is you're talking about just likes to bitch.
It's Charlie.
He's just it's Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie's like actually giving a real critique on the game, but he's not putting it on a moist meter. He's just like saying stuff, and he's gonna get someone that actually likes the game
Yeah.
to actually put a moist meter on the game, and yeah, but he's just like, it's just it's just every other Bethesda game.
The extended warranty thing is like 10 out of 10 for me. I love that.
That is pretty.
That's
great.
new. That's new.
That is pretty good. That's basically the Starfield version of. Have you been to the Cloud District often?
Yeah, the Nazim. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, what's your segment? Was it Toast?
Toast
Toast boast.
Yeah.
Toast-
And
Toast boast
today,
segment.
Toast
That's
is tongue
twisting.
boasting. Today, Toast is boasting about something that I get judged for a lot.
Is it mustard ice cream?
No,
Because you get judged for.
it's really good though.
It's not.
It's really
not.
good.
Here's a picture of mustard ice cream.
Are you gonna? Okay.
gross.
Are you gonna? Okay.
It's gross.
It's good. It was
It's
good.
gross. You're gonna send me that picture.
I'll send you.
I'll put it
I'll
up.
send you the best one because it's just so. It's good. It's good. It's
No,
good.
no, it's not.
Okay. So, I want to discuss
Oh.
long pig.
like a wiener dog pig?
No. Long pig is apparently what some tribes refer to as human meat. There's this company in the States that is using...
Whoa. Okay. Okay, go on. This is going to be a heavy one, isn't it? This feels already heavy.
There's this company in the States that is using...
I'm just looking at the time.
Oh, okay. There's this company in the States that's using...
How much I'm not listening to you.
They're using cells of animals and making meat out of those cells from an animal that has never died.
Oh,
which technically makes it meat.
So what about the human meat thing that you're talking about? Go. Sorry. I'm getting there. I got
So apparently this is meat that technically vegetarians and vegans can even eat.
Yeah.
Because it didn't come from a dead animal. The animal never died. Its cells are replicated.
Yeah, but vegans can't eat it because it came from an animal.
Oh, because it's a byproduct technically still? Yeah, maybe you're right. Vegetarians can, though.
Yeah, they can. But there's not a lot of them out there. They usually go from vegetarian to vegan really quickly.
That's true. That's true. I mean, it's easier to be vegetarian than it is to be vegan.
Oh, it is.
Way easier.
And you can.
As somebody who's dabbled in both, it's way easier.
And it's way easier to shame people for not being vegan.
You need to be careful when you're vegan about every single thing you fucking eat or drink.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
With vegetarianism, you don't.
You just eat not
meat. I've never met a vegetarian who won't enjoy some gummy worms or some Skittles, which gelatin.
Gelatin.
So but like anyway.
Glucose is something different.
Yeah. Another company has done this with human meat. They've taken cells from a person and they are making human meat. Now, little known fact about me, I've often pondered cannibalism. Not because I want to kill somebody or anything like that. And here's the thing. Maybe listen.
When you say here's the thing, it just kind of makes me reel a little bit.
Okay, but hold up. I mean, like, there are people, like, I think I'm minimizing a little bit when I'm saying this next part, but there are people who see a dead body and they're like, I want to fuck that. I'm not that crazy. But I do see a dead body and I'm like, wonder what that tastes like. Because, like, who knows? Right? But again, so long pig. You tell me you've never been curious.
Yeah,
I actually
no,
that's wrong. That's wrong. You're wrong.
Is it?
You're wrong.
Is it?
You've never thought about eating any kind of body part.
No.
You never. What?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No.
That's crazy.
I think
that's crazy to me.
You want to know what I think about that? I think that's crazy.
No. That's crazy.
No, I'm lying. I have. If anybody's had a kid, yeah.
What body part? Because I have a
Arm.
body part. Arm? For me, it's thigh. I would love.
Baby arm. Baby arm looks.
Oh,
yummy.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's why like so many parents and like so many people that see like tiny babies, they're like, oh, I need a nibble on your cheeks. Oh, would you? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna disturb you. So it's called long pig. Because a lot of people have spoken about the fact that apparently human flesh is most closest to pork meat. It tastes and has
Human
the consistency
bacon.
of
I would
pork.
eat that.
However, they say that apparently babies have the consistency of fish because their skin is like different.
Oh,
yeah. Super weird.
How do they know?
I mean,
so they just bite into it. Like, oh.
I mean, they probably cook it first, but yeah. I don't condone eating babies. If I were to eat somebody, it'd be
pretty good.
I'd say 30s, 40s. I would eat somebody. I don't think I'd eat somebody like 60s. I don't think I would mess with that. But like,
I'll eat an old person.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay. My question is though, okay. this company that does this human meat.
Yeah.
Would you fuck with it? Because I would. I'd be curious.
Here's
the problem.
Meat, I probably wouldn't because morals.
Morals? The person isn't dead.
That's not the point.
So what's morally stopping you from eating
Well, see, where is
As
this? Who is
opposed
this
to-
person? Is it what do you get a category of like there's
Maybe you get to
aged
choose.
meat,
Yeah, you
there's
get to-
young meat.
They give you a
then there's-
menu.
Then there's like Cambodian.
You can
meat,
get their like
there's-
hobbies
There's
and their
Indian
interests.
meat.
And
There's
their, yeah,
Caribbean
yeah.
meat or Western meat.
Mhm.
That's stupid. I would not try that. I don't.
Why not?
I do not want to know what a fucking no offense. I don't want to know what an Indian sauce tastes like.
That's racist.
That's racist.
That's
I just
racist.
don't want to know. I don't
That's
even
racist.
want to
You
know.
tell
what
me the white guy
Caribbean-
over an Indian guy is racist.
I don't.
What's
I
wrong?
don't. Okay, first of all, I think a white guy tastes worse than an Indian guy.
Based off of what?
Just the
How can you say
mannerisms.
this is based on morality, yet you're like, I wouldn't eat an Indian guy?
No. But you're asking me if I would eat him, and I was like, no. But if I had to eat a person,
Right.
it probably wouldn't start with Indian, and it wouldn't end with white guy.
Okay, so something in between.
No.
Like a
So-
Spaniard.
Ooh. Ooh. This is a weird
It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird, but like, I think it's important. I think it's important to know where you stand on these things.
It's not.
I think it's so here's my question, okay? So they say that you get like a hunger after you try human meat. They say that no other meat tastes the same, and
That's
human
what they get
meat
you,
is
that's
so
what
good.
they want you to.
Well, hold
to,
on.
like,
They say
scare
they
you
they
from.
hold on, but yeah, maybe. But
Yeah.
let's say for a second they're telling the truth. Let's say
Okay.
for a second that you eat human meat, and now all you really want to eat is human meat. You don't really want to eat any other kind of meat. Chickens, blah. Beefs, blah. So
I can
hold on.
personally. I can never say chicken is black.
If-
That's just.
If
No.
if this company, if they're right, and this company starts producing human meat, they
Yeah.
start, human burgers, human hot dogs, whatever the fuck, right?
Oh, gross. That's disgusting.
They've effectively monopolized the
Human
meat market.
samosas. That's crazy.
Yeah, they've
God.
effectively monopolized the meat market though, because if enough people buy it because they're curious to taste it, they taste it and they get that hunger, and they only can eat meat that is human. They got two options: buy from that one company that sells humane human meat, or kill motherfuckers and eat people.
I think
That's
that's
the only two options you have.
I think they would get there though. I think they would just start killing because obviously it's gonna cost a lot of money
Maybe,
to get one,
maybe.
and then you would have some one idiot that just spends all his money and just that kind of meat, and he's like, I'm poor now. Let me get some of that meat, and then
Probably.
you have a couple of Jeffrey Dahmers running around.
Yeah.
Which is not ideal for
I
society.
don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't. But maybe
That's
it's because I've
you
always
already-
been
you already have
curious.
a
I've
hunger
always
for it, yeah.
well, no, I don't already have a hunger for. I have a
You've
curiosity
tried it
for
before,
sure.
haven't you? You know what you should do?
I haven't tried.
You know what you
boobo
should
before.
do?
I've tried
Next
some weird
time-
shit.
next time-
I've eaten kangaroo.
Next time your wife is on her period, to satiate the hunger,
What? Say what?
to satiate the hunger, let's go down. What's going
That's
on?
got nothing to do with that.
Well, you sure?
I think so. I mean, I'm not 100%, but I think so.
It's disgusting. That's disgusting. Why'd you bring this up?
You had brought
Why'd
up
you
the
bring-
gross
No,
part.
no. But you brought. I wouldn't have thought of this if you didn't bring it up. So
Okay,
you
well, that's not-
started
that's
this
not my fault.
entire. Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
No, I think I don't know. I think it's an interesting question. I feel so we can do question polls, and I'm gonna ask people if they would try human meat.
I'm so sure it's all gonna be no.
No, you're wrong.
I am not.
Don't, guys. Listen, I'm pleading to you. Okay,
Don't listen to
don't let
him.
him be right. Don't let him win, because like it's not. Don't even listen to him. Don't. He's got two hands on a mic. That's pussy shit. Don't listen to him.
It's just disgusting.
No,
It's just disgusting.
what's wrong with it?
I'm not talking to you.
I'm just saying.
It's disgusting. No, it's not. Okay. You take a human and you eat them. What happened to your thing?
My phone's at 5%.
Cool.
How long has it been? Don't do that. It's still on. It's still recording.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
probably.
It just will die. Oh,
Saved it. So you're just looking at me now. So, how you doing?
I'm still there.
What?
I'm still here.
I can't.
I am here.
If I can't see you, you don't exist.
I'm gonna eat you.
And that's today's episode.
Are we? What time is it? Is we running long?
It's only been like 40-something.
47. Yeah. I'm looking at it now.
You want to continue?
Yeah, sure.
We could bring it to. We can take up that last 10, 15 minutes on the PC.
We could.
Yeah.
I could talk about cannibalism forever. From being honest,
I know.
I've often thought about this. I would eat thigh.
I know. We can move on.
I would eat
very, very easily. We could just move on.
No, I'm curious though.
How did you do the thing?
The what thing?
To make it widescreen.
I don't remember.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, is that just how it is naturally?
Yeah. I almost tried to vape on my mic.
Just suck on the mic. Yeah, or we could just do that.
Yeah. So what do you want to segue into?
I don't have any other topics. Honestly. I really don't. I would like to I'd like to give a shout out to all the people that have been watching and asking for where the next episodes are and stuff like that. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you for asking.
We appreciate you.
I appreciate
Asshole.
you. Oh no, it's still going.
I said this. I said I'm still there.
Get the fuck out of my phone.
I'll be there for the next.
Get the fuck out of my phone.
I'll be there for the next little bit until the phone dies. I said it was still going.
I didn't see. I looked at it and it was black, and I was like,
you were
oh,
like,
shit.
you're just talking to me, and I'm like, I'm here too, because I was here too.
Oh.
Not just I'm here too, but
Oh.
I'm here there too.
Okay, we're gonna end the segment with a game.
Oh, what game?
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Would you rather?
Ooh, do you have something? Bill Cosby or Dana White?
For what are we picking? To fuck
be
him?
fucked by.
To be fucked by?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna say Bill Cosby.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
2 reasons. 1, I'll be drugged.
True.
And 2, I feel like he'll be a little more gentle. Just in general, I feel like Dana White's got some demons. He's gonna exercise them in the bedroom. You know?
Oh yeah.
Puts his wife on a leash or something. I don't know, something real weird.
He probably does do that.
Yeah,
I would see
I could see it.
I would see it. He slapped the shit out of her one day. That was crazy. Did you see that?
Funniest thing about that to me, well, not that that's funny because it's not.
It's hilarious.
But the funny part came in when like nobody really gave a shit.
Oh my god!
He just apologized. He was like, "Yeah, my behavior was inexcusable. I have no reason for it."
Sorry, Chief.
And that's it.
Yeah.
He didn't lose anything. He didn't fucking. There was nothing. A video came out.
Because the snowflakes aren't watching UFC. The snowflakes aren't watching Joe.
I guess so, but
the
still, I mean, Dana White's not even on Joe Rogan.
I mean, Dana White. They're not watching full contact sports. They're not watching those. The snowflakes are not. They're not gonna be canceling this guy because they're not there, right? Fucking Steve Harvey.
Yeah, he's getting a divorce. Yeah, yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. I think that's fucking hilarious. The red pill, the red pill army is fucking laughing. Mm-hmm. They are laughing because this guy's been simping for the last fucking 15 years, and he's been telling all these kids to do the thing that he's doing, and this is where it got him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like it's pretty crazy. Not to mention he talks about I've never liked Steve Harvey the way I like Steve Harvey, but I never liked the way he talks about atheists. He said one time at some interview, he's like, if you're an atheist, where's your moral barometer? If you an atheist, you don't have no moral barometer. And I'm like, bro, where's your moral barometer? You've had like 2 ex-wives, and now you're getting divorced from another one. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
should probably pick
being religious doesn't make you a good person.
God should have put the right person in front of you.
Yeah,
I know you've said that he did. He did it.
Do you, Aisha Tyler?
Who's that?
She is a comedian.
Yeah.
She hosts Whose Line Is It Anyway? She was also
She
Lana.
Big?
No. She was also Lana in Archer.
No.
She voiced Lana. You don't fuck with Archer?
I've seen Archer. I know who Lana is.
Yeah, she voices Lana. Anyway,
I can't see her face right now.
She recently got divorced.
Yeah.
And she has to pay her her ex-husband like $32,000 a month in
child support.
No, they don't have any kids.
Oh.
Spousal support.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. All right. This is
Good
what it
on
is.
you,
This is equality we're talking about.
Get the bag.
This is equality we're talking about.
I mean, like, Steve Harvey's a bitch anyway. Like, he stopped being funny once he started simping. And I never
I've always
really
found him a little funny, but like his
reactions
reactions are funny. That's what it is. Yeah, he was funny with Kings of Comedy, because Kings of Comedy was him, Bernie Mac, D.L. Huey.
Rest
you know
in
what I
peace to
mean?
God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Bernie Mac was the guy.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah.
He sold Bumblebee to Shia LaBeouf.
Bubble Beats.
He sold Bumblebee to Shia LaBeouf in the first Transformers movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he did. That's funny. What else is going on? Okay, what's your would you rather?
Would you rather slap an innocent baby? Like completely innocent. You don't know this baby, just a random child somebody put in front of you.
How hard?
Damn hard.
Hard. Like I would slap somebody that came across me in the bar.
Yeah. Like you slap the shit out of this little baby, but you get like $4 million. Or you walk away and you don't hit that baby.
I'm slapping the baby.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm slapping the baby. $4 million. I'm slapping every baby.
So it's a lot of
money. I'm slapping all the babies.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
I'm slapping I'm slapping the literal piss out of the baby.
Would you rather this one I've thought a lot about. Would you rather be deaf or blind?
Deaf or blind? Probably be deaf.
Yeah? No music.
I don't care. I wouldn't. Okay, so what? Am I turning deaf or have I always been deaf?
You wake up
and you're deaf. Shit. Like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And you're deaf or blind?
I'll be deaf.
It's a hard... Really?
Deaf,
Still?
Yeah. Deaf, yeah. It's jarring not to see things. It's jarring.
It's probably jarring not to hear things either.
I think it would be easier not to hear things because if you go underwater, you can still see things and you can't hear anything. You can barely.
How much of your life are you gonna spend underwater?
No, what I'm saying is that like, in that experience, closing my eyes was more scary than not being able to hear. So if I went underwater, I closed my eyes and I closed my ears and I went underwater, I didn't hear anything, I didn't see anything, I would open my eyes first. And I would not be scared. But if I could not open my eyes and I can only hear everything, that is what would scare me. Because I would get paranoid. I would be like, what the fuck is anywhere? Like, I can only hear I can only hear everything. And I'm hyper aware to everything that's making a sound.
What if you were like Daredevil and you learned like, you know, the
that
smell
you can't.
of things
No one. What you keep doing this.
I'm just saying.
And you bring up a superhero to justify a thing, and no one is a superhero.
Other senses get heightened.
Not true.
It's possible.
It might be slightly true, but it's not true enough for you to be seeing.
No, you can't be like a superhero, but like
while blind, you can't see things while blind.
Right.
So
I know that.
I'm not saying that you won't get heightened senses. I'm saying that it won't be that heightened. It would be less so heightened. It would be like a monochrome of heightened.
See, I don't know what I'd pick because like I don't want to like honestly like.
You have glasses.
So
So you can like, however far you can see, you can be like, okay, I can't see that far. Is that annoying to me? Is that jarring to me? Would I survive if I couldn't see this far? You know what I mean? You could probably obtain that easier than I can.
Okay, but I mean, still, I don't know. And the choices I think about, my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going blind means I never get to see my kids again. Going deaf means I never get to hear my kids again. And I don't know which is worse.
Both
that both
sucks.
Yeah. It both sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, I've given you 2 in a row. You give me one, motherfucker.
Okay. I don't know why, but my brain is going to boxing. Would you rather be punched into your dick hole?
Okay.
Or punched into your asshole?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Asshole.
You rather get fisted?
Asshole.
Yeah.
I think your ass has more room to.
It's abrupt. You're getting punched.
I'm not saying it's not abrupt.
I'm just abrupt saying. As fuck.
I'm just saying. I mean, because it's so abrupt, it's not gonna go in. Unless you sure? You're like lubed up already.
Are you sure?
Which wasn't a prerequisite. So.
No, it wasn't. But have you got punched in your dick before?
No, but I know that there's like you can stretch your ass like 14 inches.
Yeah, but
you can't stretch your dick hole 14 inches. At least not in my experience.
True. Not in my experience. I don't know. I think I'll have to go asshole too.
Yeah,
this
why?
Is easier. This is easier. Like, it's not gonna hurt it. It's not gonna hurt as much.
Hurt it too.
It's not gonna hurt as much. At a certain depth, it'll be good. It'll be fine.
Punching your dick hole means your nuts are gonna get hit.
Yeah. Okay,
it's gonna happen.
Your turn. Any day now.
I think I got it.
Okay. You didn't get it.
No. I had the first part. I have the first part of it. Give me a second. I think of the other one.
Yeah, you got it, but you have to get it. Got it.
Oh, I like this one. Okay. Would you rather go to jail for a crime you didn't commit, or
commit a crime and not go to jail? Yeah, that one.
No, see, I don't know where the last half of that.
Go to jail for a crime you didn't commit, or whenever you wake up from like a night's sleep, you are accused of a crime you didn't commit.
Oh. Second one.
You'd be accused every single day of your life? Why?
Because, I mean, I'd become pretty famous after a while. Plus, double jeopardy applies, so they couldn't get me for the same crime twice.
Be different crimes.
Exactly.
And
so it would be interesting.
The thing is, they would have to go in, like, say it's not you didn't steal, right? But you're being accused of attempted theft. And then the next day you're being accused of theft. And I think in this case, it would reset after all the crimes are gone.
So there's a question that went around the internet for a while, and I had some interesting thoughts on that one. And that was, would you rather? Some people tell it differently, but I like this one the best because it's specific to places.
Okay.
Would you rather either have to fight a chicken every time? Yeah, I am. I'm gone. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is gonna have to send you that somehow, unless we charge you quick. And Anyway, would you rather have to fight a chicken every time you entered your car?
Oh yeah, I've heard this one.
Or would you rather fight a gorilla every time your ass touches a toilet seat. But you get a sword.
I'm not.
But you get a sword.
You get a sword.
You get a sword.
Okay, the first time it happens, do I know it's about to happen?
Probably.
Am I told?
You've made this agreement with a genie or something.
Oh, so it's not like it's not happening on the toilet, or it's not happening as I'm walking into a car.
No, every time you enter your car, you open your door and you sit in your car.
One
a chicken will spawn. One chicken.
One chicken.
One chicken.
I'll do the chicken.
Will spawn. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the chicken. I'll do the chicken.
I think I do the chicken too, and I would open up a fried chicken restaurant and just have infinite supply. It's an infinite money glitch, is what it is.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Plus, I feel like I could fucking easily take a chicken, whereas a gorilla, even with a sword, I don't know.
Honestly,
but keep in mind, you be scarring your children for the rest of their lives because every single time you go to take your kids anywhere, you'd have to fucking kill a chicken in front of them. And like, let's say you take your kids to the zoo. Okay, y'all get ready in the morning. You get in your car. You kill a chicken in front of your kids, okay? Then nobody talks about it. You go to the zoo. You have a great fucking time, okay? A great time at the zoo. It was a great day. You get back in the car to drive home, and you have to kill another chicken in front of your kids.
The thing is that if my brain would be like as you're telling me that those scenarios,
right?
I'd be like, fuck. Like, if I kill the gorilla, imagine who comes out of that bathroom, right? If it's me coming out of I'm battered and bruised, but I'm fucking a genius at fighting gorillas.
Yeah, well, I suppose so. You get good at fighting gorillas
eventually. No, after the first one, I'm like...
See, I've had people that tell me that they would just, like, squat over the toilet seat. And I'm like, that works until it's 3 a.m. and you wake up.
you accidentally, you're drunk.
Yeah. Now you're groggy, ill-prepared, and you need to fight all of a sudden a sword spawns in your hand, and you're like, oh, no, God damn it.
Try to wipe your ass.
And God!
And then on top of that, you have to fight a gorilla. Did you know gorillas store air inside of their chest so that they can hit it loud enough?
That's why it always hurts when I do that.
Yeah, you're not storing the air properly.
I don't think I can. I don't think it's something we're able to do.
You need air sacs. Yeah. Inside of your chest.
Like Reeboks.
Yeah.
Pump them up. All right.
Anyways, that's today.
Yeah, that was today's episode of Tella and Toast. This week's episode of Tella and Toast.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
We have been slacking. We won't be. We said that last time, but we won't be anymore.
Yeah.
Just had to change the studio up a little bit. But we're here and we're less queer. So I'm Tella.
And I am Toast.
And I'll see you next time.
It's a lot less now that I have the thing, the little fucking one.
I had to overdo it.
Yeah.